He did that against
I
Liverpool, though.
doubt that's the case. I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
The
Well,
League One.
yeah, well,
Because
the league one ain't, but this
yeah,
is it.
if
I
Isak was
just
80% yesterday, and he would have probably, you
you
can't
should have
guarantee beating Arsenal away, even
exactly.
with Isak on.
Hold him back.
So you're
But trust
risking
me,
losing
And
Isak for Everton.
by the way, the two games, the only two games that Wilson started this season was Liverpool away and Arsenal away.
And we won the
Easy
games after.
games, yes.
yeah, but so
I think Isak
you're
will
not
be
even
back
paying
for the
attention,
next
man.
game. So I think Eddie did the right decision by not playing Isak yesterday.
So do I. If he thought that,
But
And I mean, and obviously that's not a debate. It's about who replaces him. That's what we're
but
talking about.
think what would have Pep would have done.
no, you've just said that you think that if
He's not 100%.
If Isak was fit, he could have played. He should have
Ah,
started
he was fit,
yesterday.
yeah, but I don't think he's
Exactly.
fit. Yeah, he wasn't fit.
So when you are saying that if Isak was 100% fit, he should have not been playing, and we save him for the last game.
I've watched.
You okay with that?
I've watched
I think
Isak
he wasn't
playing
fit.
for the last 4 or 5 games.
So you would have subbed Isak for his performances as of late. Is that correct? Let me just get your straight statement.
Right. What I'm saying is, if Isak has been playing, which everybody suspects he has been in the last 3 or 4 games with this groin problem, better.
Then you're talking about fitness.
Exactly.
Then you're talking about fitness. But what I'm saying is, if he is 100% fit, and
but he's
Eddie
not
Howe,
100% fit.
that's fine. If he's not fit, then we agree. There's no debate. But you're saying, regardless, that you back Eddie if he just
No, you're saying if Isak's 80% fit, the game was so important he should have played. I think Sunday's game is more important.
You think so?
I think even if Isak was 80, even 90%,
certainly more winnable.
Yeah.
The only problem I had with Sunday was I could not understand him taking Barnes off instead of taking Gordon off.
Yeah. That makes no sense.
I will grant you that. The way the two of them were
playing. I think he was just looking for pace.
Well, the problem is that pace means we're playing football here, man. We're not. It's not athletics. It's not athleticism. We're not running a 50-meter mark. We're not doing none of that crap.
Yeah,
you got to play football.
It was awful. So
you got to have somebody that's playing football. Even in the last couple of minutes where we actually probably the divine intervention was trying hard for us to score, because we could have really. If we just executed it right, man, I was dying.
I don't understand
what's
why.
What's my mic like at the minute? I've just had a message from a pal of mine saying my mic's really low.
Well, just loud. We hear it fine, but face it towards your mouth a little bit. There you go, and speak to it. Well, do that.
Give it.
Can I ask you a quick question? Do you lads think that sports science plays too much now into managers making the decision for the team? So good feeling sort of goes out of it.
Based on
100%.
Probably not, because last season we had a spate of injuries, didn't we? So I think they had to make some drastic move.
It's got nothing to do with sports science when a player comes and tells you he's got pain in his groin.
No, but I mean, just generally, sort of, they go off like the stats and stuff, don't they?
Well, if that was the case, we'd have had changes halfway through the season, because we've had the same players out on the field all season.
No, he seems to make sort of decisions through matches and stuff that seem to indicate that. So he knows where players' fitness are at.
Interesting. Well, I never heard of that, but
I'm sure the doctor.
The one thing none of us know is how much influence Steve Bunce has got.
The less the robots are involved in the game, the better, man. Let me tell you something. A lot of these stats are just there to justify somebody's job instead of just watching the ball go around the pit. That's what matters, man. That's what matters the most. As long as we don't lose that essence, you can use their stats to reference things. But man, sir, the guy. When some people just watch the game just with numbers, man. And if I wanted that, I would have
Moneyball.
I would have joined.
The main reason I asked that is because of sort of Isak being left out on.
Let's talk about Isak. Let's talk about Isak because so I don't know. I actually haven't watched this clip, so we're gonna play it. Eddie Howe, according to Haters TV, Eddie Howe says he cannot guarantee Alexander Isak will remain in Newcastle next season. So let's watch it before we react to it and see what's going on here.